so that made it you know, difficult. So Mike and I finally decided, we're like, you know what, we need a PC so we can play these games, you know. So Mike bought a PC specifically for this video, for the AVGN Games video. I was busy working on the Alien 3 video at the time. And meanwhile, Mike was working on trying to figure out how to use this PC and everything, mainly how to get the game footage off the PC so that we could edit it on our Mac so that we could make the video. So he spent probably a month working out all these technical bugs just so that when I finished the Alien 3 video, I'd be all set to work on this next one. So the first thing is we try to record the footage on the PC. And everybody keeps saying, like, why don't you use Fraps? We used Fraps. It didn't work on every game. It worked on some games, but not all of them, because all these games were fan-made games, so a lot of them would be something different about each game. So every game, there was some different way we had to record it. And then when we did get it recorded, whenever we were able to successfully record a game, then we had to figure out how to get it onto the Mac so that we could edit the footage and make the video. So Mike and Ryan, who does our web design at cinemassacre.com, he worked with Mike to build him a PC computer and to get a FireWire port on it so that they could get the footage off. And then they also tried something with a network. They tried actually sending the footage from the one computer to the Mac over a network, and that didn't work because it was too slow, and the footage, you know, it was the large files. So they eventually got it through the FireWire. They got it onto the Mac, but it would always be a different kind of file format. So then they would have to convert the file so that it could actually play on the Mac. And then once they would do that, a lot of times the footage would be all messed up.
Look at this shit. Look what it's doing. Obviously that's not right.
And I think with the AVGN Adventures game, we eventually did get the footage to work, but it always had this yellow sort of stripe at the bottom, or like a lot of times with the text, you would see that the bottom part is yellow, and we don't know why it did that, but that was better than all the other glitches that we had, so we were happy to have that. For the rest of the games, we recorded it straight onto the camera, so we couldn't even bother with anything anymore, so we just filmed it straight off the screen, which was a real pain in the ass. So every one of those games that I'm playing, it was a nightmare. And there were so many games too, so it was just hours and hours of just back-breaking, you know, wrist-breaking hours of just trying to record all these games. And as far as the sound goes, the audio, we could have probably recorded it onto the actual built-in microphone on the camera, but we didn't want to do that. We wanted, because Mike and I were talking while we were playing the games and stuff, so we needed clear, uninterrupted sound. So to get good, clean sound, we ran a cable from the PC all the way into the Mac, so it was recording the audio in real time. So basically we had the video file that was recorded on the camera, and then we had the audio file that was recorded onto the Mac. We would have to sync up the audio and the video for every one of those games in every clip that we recorded. Another notable thing